y'all see this, right? You see it every video. The mini Dallas Cowboy helmet. Well, guess where this is going? Over there. For the rest of this segment.
Has no place here.
We just wasted another season by us choking away everything. Landon or Nate, you can go right on ahead. Oh, yeah, by the way, here, I'll introduce him real quick again. I got my boy.
Nate.
Yes, sir. And then, of course, we got back with us again today.
Landon.
Yeah, we got Landon back. Now, I'm so frustrated right now. I don't even know where to start, so one of y'all two can go ahead and start because I'm just beyond frustrated right now.
I'm gonna kind of summarize everything that happened in this game in divided into 5 different things. For one, I want to talk about the final play of the game where Dak Prescott scrambled for 17 yards, I think, to get it into the red zone, try to spike it and get one shot at a touchdown to win the game. Obviously, that didn't happen. He didn't get enough time to get the spike off. That's kind of on him. He should have, out of instinct.
He should have. Oh man.
He could have gave it to the ref instead of because if it wasn't for him not giving it to the ref.
You'll have your chance.
It's mental errors, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's happened. It's done. You know, another, like you said, another waste of a season.
Another one bites the dust.
The second thing, penalties and discipline. You can't win games if you're not disciplined.
No, you can't.
You could be the best team in the NFL. If you're not disciplined, you're not winning the game. You're not. There's just been so many holding false starts, even on the defense. I guess the defense.
We're ashamed.
It was mainly the offense with the flags. You can say a lot of key moments in the game. The defense, should have been disciplined as well. But I think the offense is what needed a click, and it did not click until the fourth quarter. And they had their worst moments even in the fourth quarter.
Y'all had your chance.
I think those two. I actually didn't see those two defensive holding on the defensive line. Randy Gregory had one, and then I can't think of the other guy's name. Either way, just ridiculous to have 14 penalties. You can't win football games if you're not disciplined.
No, you can't.
Third thing I just want to say. I kind of went blank for a second. The offensive line. They need to rebuild that offensive line. They need to get rid of Williams. They need to figure out what they want to do with Tyron Smith. Trade him. I cannot stand Tyron Smith. He's good when he's doing his job right. Left tackle Tyron Smith. He's allowed in his career single-digit sacks, not very many, but you wonder why. It's because you constantly get called for holding, and so yeah, you can say that stat line's good until you actually look at how many flags he's gotten in the past. There's actually, I remember one game where he had at least 5 holding calls. It just seemed like he was just constantly getting hold. This is not this game, but past games. Fourth thing, I want Kellen Moore gone.
He was so good. He was really good at play calls, and it has gone the complete opposite direction. Complete opposite.
I think the best 3 plays of the game was when ran it with Zeke, and then that I can remember it was a screen to CeeDee Lamb to get the first down. I thought that was the best sequence of plays that whole entire game that I can think of. And I was like, okay, so now it's first down, play action. They know the Cowboys
we
that
hardly
that's
even did play action.
that's yeah, well, yeah, I think so. I can't remember.
Do you realize most of our success is from like running than play action because they're so used to us running the ball?
Mm-hmm.
But then when they think we're gonna run the ball again, play action, fake it and throw it down in the middle. You got the side because they're not explained. Play action.
And that's another thing. That's sort of what I want to get into in my last and final thing. But yeah, after that screenplay to CD Lamb, I was thinking play action because they think you're going to run the ball. Like you can't in the NFL, you can't be predictable because the Cowboys in recent years have always been predictable on what they've done. That's why I like the 2016 Cowboys so much was because
that was their rookie season, by the way.
That is their rookie season, and they ran the screen to Elliott so well. Elliott hasn't been the same in the pass game since that year, but I miss those screens to Ezekiel Elliott. This was before they were a pass first team. They've always been a running team. They've ever since the franchise has been there. They've been a running team. And
that's not working out very well.
Yeah,
is it?
Because they figured it out, like you said, they're predictable now. They figured out the run game and they make Zeke look bad. So what do? They go to the passing game, which in the past they've been a running team. So now they're going to the pass, and obviously it's not working out. It's been shown this game as well as many other games.
And it just sucks. And I really thought play action. I was like play action. I think they only got a 1 yard game with Elliott running the ball, and I think
he hardly did anything. Now he did pick up a good third down. But he did it all of himself.
There was one good run where I remember, he pretty much he broke 3 people with it. They were all headed towards the sideline. He did a little move, kind of almost like he was he hadn't had the ball yet, and it was doing a bubble to the inside, and got an extra 6 yards. But I mean, other than that, he hasn't really done much. But like I said, they know you're going to run the ball.
Obviously,
they knew you were going to try to run the ball, establish the run game, run play action. I don't know why Kellen Moore. It frustrates me when you're running on second down. Nothing makes me more frustrated when you run it on second down.
Frustrated when it's second down in 6, and you decide to hand off the ball, you get 1 yard or nothing. Now you're down to 35 or 3rd and 6.
I believe
comes down to bad play calling, like you said.
Yes.
And I'm in today's NFL, the game has really changed with passing the football.
Game. It's not a running game.
But I like how the old school NFL is with it's always been a run game. The run game that if you're able to get the run game, establish the play action pass. That's why I like the old NFL so much, is because it wasn't just pass. I think that's probably why the games are so much longer now, is because they're throwing the ball more. But other than that, let me get to my last thing. The last thing I just want to say is yes. Okay, my bad. I spent way too long on that one subject. I kind of lost my thought of the last thing. But the last thing is, it wasn't like I predicted in that one video where I said they just need to stop Deebo Samuel and they'll be fine.
No.
Obviously.
There was no star player. There was just bad playing.
There was bad play on both sides. Except for Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell was the only exception. Deebo Samuel, he still played good. He has the stats to show that, he did his part. But they did a great job stopping Deebo Samuel at times. But the main thing that just killed him was just those penalties.
No,
and
it's us.
And it just it's the Cowboys. What do you expect?
Okay, Nate, if you want
to... just one more thing. I'm just saying, it wasn't really... the key players. So you think, okay, if the 49ers win, it's going to be mainly Deebo Samuel. Excluding Elijah Mitchell, Kittle didn't really do much. Garoppolo wasn't great. He had I don't even think he had a touchdown. I think both those touchdowns were rushing touchdowns. And It was just the penalties,
Yeah,
and
I could
that's
just
all I
tell by
got to
the time,
say.
it's just like
I don't even know what else to say out of that. So
Let me start by saying this. What you said, penalties. What my dad's always told me, because I play football, he's played football. We've all gotten penalties before. And so we know the feeling. It's not like, oh, these guys who get penalties, they don't know how to handle it. My dad always said, whenever you get a penalty, you jump off sides, you get a holding call, you get a false start, pass interference, it means you're not focused on your task at hand. And they've pretty well proved they did not focus on the task at hand.
not disciplined.
Non-disciplined.
Exactly. We ourselves, man.
It's not we got outplayed.
No, we didn't. We lost by
They
6
wanted
points.
it more. They wanted it more. We have every opportunity, and we never
easily.
capitalize on it. I don't understand it. But what frustrated me the most as an O lineman, guess where I'm going with this? The O line, lots of holding calls. What was it? Total of 14 penalties.
14 penalties.
We're the most penalized team in the NFL so far, by far. Like, what's the standing record right now?
The standing record for what?
For the Cowboys?
Most penalties in a season.
Oh,
Like,
us. Oh,
yeah,
us.
exactly.
By far. Oh,
Proves
by
my
far
point.
Us.
Proves my point. It's because we're not focused, we're not disciplined.
We're not.
And let me say something else. This is a little more personal. Like I said, I'm an O lineman. And what I saw tonight, Connor Williams was the biggest disappointment for me. We're talking about a guy who's proven
But he could
like,
do it.
He's proven he can do it, but he's also proven he's not consistent, just like the rest of the team as a whole. They're consistent in their inconsistency. My pastor told me that once. And he's proven that. And why they started him is beyond me. So I don't know if it's a him problem, coaching problem, or both. It's obviously both.
You know what's funny to me?
What?
Remember the play during the, I don't know, I think like the third quarter when they snapped the ball and the guy just ran right around him and sacked Dak Prescott?
That's what I'm
He
saying.
went,
Which time are you talking about? It happened so many times. And not just that, he wasn't, that's how you know he wasn't focused.
I think that was
Like-
actually. It wasn't Tyron Smith supposed to block him?
I don't know. Shoot,
I
the
think
whole
I
Whatever
think I know
happened,
what you're
whatever
talking
happened.
about. I think that was the one sack that Tyron Smith allowed.
Oh, wait. Tyron Smith blocked somebody? Or did he hold somebody? Whoa, wait a minute.
Both.
He blocked someone?
The
Or-
line's blurred for him.
Wait a minute. He blocked someone or was he holding someone?
Okay.
I don't know.
I think it's a little bit of both. Like he blocked him, but
He
it
was like, oh, you know what?
it was a holding block.
Hold
A
you
holding
too.
It's either whenever the ball snap, Connor gets beat, or the ball doesn't get snapped and he's taken 3 steps before anyone's moved. It's pathetic, honestly. And
Oh my
like,
gosh.
it's just it was hard to watch. I stopped watching around the third quarter.
It was really hard to watch. I'm still surprised how we had a chance to win the game. How
Honestly,
did
that
we
still
still have a chance to win?
That tells us our talent. Like he said, we are a talented team. There's no question about it. We are a very talented team. I mean, we've got great players. There's no question about it. We've got Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence. We've got Gregory. We've got a lot of great people. Zach Martin, we need more of him on the line.
Dude, he's fine.
Like he does his job. We need
Dude,
more
he's
of
gonna be
him.
a Hall of Famer.
I miss Travis.
We need more of Zach Martin. We need less of Connor Williams.
I miss Travis Frederick so much.
Dude,
I
for
wish
real.
I wish if it wasn't for that was it like a disease or something like
Yeah,
that?
you can't help that, man. You
I
can't
mean,
do anything about
completely
that.
understand
He was good
that,
this
but
time.
he was
Oh yeah,
such
easily.
such a great center and probably could have been hands down one of the greatest centers to ever
But
play the game.
anyway, what I notice is a pattern with the Cowboys. They are the top offense in the league. They score a lot, but they're also the top penalized team.
Yeah.
Trevon Diggs. I love Trevon Diggs, my bad. Love the guy. Most interceptions in the league, but also gives up the most yards.
Yeah, there's either two things he can do. He either gets an interception or he gets
A lot of yards.
a lot of yards. He gives up a lot of yards or he just gets beat. No, he just gets beat off the line.
He does.
Now I
But
wanna-
like that's the epitome of Dallas Cowboys. I mean, look at Tyron Smith. Single digit sacks, but tons of holding
sacks
calls.
allowed. Sacks allowed.
Sacks allowed, my bad. Same, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I know, but I
Landon.
mean,
Landon.
Anyway,
You know how people can be like, oh, he's not a defensive player. You know how some people can get. So
all right. Anyway, but like I was saying, like single-digit sacks allowed, but tons of holding calls. It's a pattern around the whole Dallas board, and it needs to change. And one more thing, I think nothing good will happen with the Cowboys. They'll always be like this. Maybe second round of playoffs, but I don't think they're cursed to always be like this until something is different with the ownership. Jerry Jones.
Yes.
When he's out,
Yes.
we'll be getting somewhere. Not the coaching.
We need an actual manager. You are the
Yes.
owner. You stay the owner and you back up.
You can't be both.
I think
You
the
can't be
only
both.
thing that Jerry Jones does good is the draft. That's the only thing he does good.
Don't get me wrong. He's an amazing owner. Don't get me wrong about
He's
that.
got money for days.
Shoot, yeah, he's got
be
money
But
for
honest.
generations.
he doesn't keep the right people they need to keep, and he doesn't
He's
pay
not a
the
football
right
guy.
people.
We don't hire the right people.
He's not a football guy.
You
He
know how
never
many
has been a
many
football
players
guy.
we could have had a chance to get. Like we could have gotten Odell Beckham. We could have gotten Antonio Brown. We could have gotten all these key players. But
honestly,
you know,
those are bad examples. They're pretty toxic.
I mean, yeah, Antonio
Yeah.
Brown is true.
Chemistry-wise,
Toxic.
doesn't
I'm just saying
But
talent wise.
But I see your point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying
I see
like
your
there's
point.
talent out there. I mean,
Shoot, we could have got like Jamal Adams. Do you realize that for the safety for the
yep.
Seahawks? He said that he would come here.
We could have tried
Yeah.
to make an offer for Xavier Howard, but Xavier Howard actually wants.
Exactly.
He
Like
wants
I
to.
said,
he wants
he's
to.
not a football guy.
But the thing is, he wanted to stay. Okay, mid-season after everybody was like going crazy, like, oh, Trayvon Diggs is constantly getting burned. I think he should be a safety.
I mean, he did tie for the most.
I think
But
he.
also,
I think
like-
he's. I think he would be such a great safety. And I was like, okay, move him to safety, trade for Xavier Howard, give Ezekiel Elliott away because in my opinion, Pollard is going to
Pollard.
be.
Dude, Tony Pollard's so much faster off the line.
Pollard seems in all categories, my opinion, best. Explosive, fast.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't remember
he's
the
younger.
last time I saw Zeke get a first down of 10 yards. I see Pollard go on huge runs.
I mean, yeah.
He's the future.
I mean,
And
yeah. I mean,
Zeke was good in his prime, but
He's not in
feels
his
like
prime anymore.
feels like his time has gone too soon.
I think his prime lasted his rookie season, and then
Last-
just,
yeah, last
If
his
you look
rookie
at it,
season,
if you look at
stuff
his
happens.
rush yards per 10, is it a rush yards per 10 per like rush yards a game? It's gone down.
It has.
Oh yeah.
It hasn't gone up one bit. He hasn't it hasn't trended somewhat up. It's
I'll give you the Zeke story in a nutshell. He came into the league, rookie,
Unpredictable. That's
Yeah.
why he did so well.
yeah, really good potential, and he showed out. I loved him
But
his
I-
first year. Second year, he got into trouble, and ever since then, he's been declining. Last year, scored about 5 touchdowns total. Alvin
I mean, also,
Kamara
too,
scored
you
6
can't really
in one
blame
game.
him for last year
No, you
because
can't really
all
blame
of their
him.
I know.
offense.
I'm just saying his
all of-
numbers have gone down.
I know. I'm just saying like their main offensive line was out. Most of they were just like an
They're the
unhealthy
best,
squad on the
yeah.
offensive
I mean,
side.
but still, I know what you mean.
But-
I feel like where it's coming from, and I speak from personal experience, I feel like they all came into the league wanting to prove something. Like I remember I was on JV fighting to get on varsity, and I could not have worked harder. I worked my butt off day in, day out. I was in the weight room every day. I still am because I've forced that habit onto myself. And they all came to the league. They had something to prove. And now that mentality is gone for most of them. Dak doesn't. I don't think Dak
They
feels the
got
same way
their
because he's got
money.
his fat paycheck. Zeke's got his fat paycheck.
Mari got
Yeah.
his fat paycheck.
It's not about proving yourself for pride or anything. It's about I did this cool stuff and I got money in my bank account. It's not the same mentality. It's well I got the
Okay.
money.
Okay. Wait
I
a
w-
minute. Whoa.
That's why high
Hold
school-
up, Landon. Hold up, Landon. You've got your chance to talk.
Yeah, no, I know.
It is my turn.
Boil time.
It
It's crazy.
is
It's,
time.
it's crazy how there's like so much to talk about. Like
One game.
I couldn't think of half of this
It's
stuff,
one
and it's
game,
like
and
One game, so many words.
We didn't even go over the NBA scores or anything. We didn't even say.
We don't have time for
We
that.
don't have time for that.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Cowboys lost.
I can care less about the NBA right now.
Oh yeah. Okay, y'all.
Let loose.
So it is time.
The floor is yours.
Landon, do you remember the video that we made of the tier list? I'm pretty sure you also do.
I heard about it and I
Yeah.
had an input in it.
Yes. Landon, do you remember that video?
NFC Championship.
We
against the
chose them
Packers.
to go to the NFC Championship game, and what happened?
Nope.
Boom! boom, you're out of here.
I
First round.
Just
You're gone.
Another day in Dallas.
How does it? It just. I mean, I didn't even think about that until you said something. I completely forgot about that, and I was like, oh man, I feel so dumb.
Oh, well, there goes that ball. Thank you.
See,
expressing his anger.
that's how our day's gone. It's just that's actually a
This is
great
our
example.
second video.
So
That's how
now-
our day's going.
Oh yeah, this is recording. We had to restart because accidentally the SD card and the footage got corrupted. So this is actually a redo.
And we've chosen to blame it all on the Cowboys' loss.
Yes. So also too now, I'm just saying, coming up on Tuesday when we make our next podcast, we're gonna be redoing the tier list. I mean the bracket and stuff, but for the divisional round and up. And now we gotta actually take into consideration, even though if we choose a team, now we gotta take into consideration how they can absolutely be the complete opposite. But also too, real quick, why? Are you absolutely kidding me? We have the talent to be Super Bowl champs. And what do y'all do? The same stinking thing y'all do every single year. We have not been to a single NFC championship game in 25 years. And you know what? Like I just said, we have all the talent in the world. We are not disciplined.
Not the mentality.
No, we're not. We lost by 6 points. We had 14 penalties in the game. So many bad play calls. Dak throwing throwing the ball bad. Open people throwing him at their feet. Can't establish the run.
That honestly tells you the talent. 14 penalties, and they're still like 6 points away from winning.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? I mean, and whenever we play football in high school, 3 penalties, you can't come back from
No,
that.
you can't.
14 penalties, they almost win the game still.
Dude,
They're given every chance.
You literally had a chance to come back and win this game. You know how much we even should not have been deserved to win this game? You still could have came back and won this game.
Especially after
You were
that.
going down the field.
Especially after that. Trent. Trent.
With the false start, you had every opportunity to come down the field again. You had like 50-something seconds left. What triggers me that? You had a 17-yard start, and I know the thing that just came out on ESPN that Mike McCarthy just said, oh, the scramble play was the right play.
No.
No, it wasn't.
I think he should have went down
That's my problem.
sooner. I think he should have kind of watched the clock a little
Watch the
bit.
time better. Slide. He slid with like 5 seconds left. It takes time for everyone to line up. If
I
you're
think-
gonna slide in like 10 seconds, so you have one shot towards the end, maybe 2 at most.
And that's my problem.
But
with
also
McCarthy.
no-
We think we like him better because he's better. Like in comparison, he's good. He's better than
Yeah, he's
Jason
won a
Garrett.
Super Bowl. Shoot, what has he done this year? Terrible
I don't
clock
like
management.
him.
No. We need to get rid of him. No,
I don't.
Danquin's actually done good.
I-
Danquin's fixed the defense.
In my opinion, I don't think not Dan Quinn. Mike McCarthy is the whole problem. I don't think he's. I don't think Mike McCarthy is the reason
Well,
they
he's a
lost
little
this
bit of
game.
the problem. He's a little bit of the problem.
He's under the control of Jerry Jones, though.
I
Oh,
still.
yeah.
Can't forget that.
Y'all
That's
can,
why nothing good will happen.
y'all won't be
Jerry
able
Jones
to-
is gone.
y'all won't be able to convince me that it was Mike McCarthy's fault they lost this game.
It wasn't just his fault. He did what
fault.
like
He
it was
did.
like this. It was like this for Jason Garrett. He was easily controlled. It comes down to what did Jerry want instead of what was good for the
I know
team.
what
But
What
I-
did Mike McCarthy do that could have helped? No, Jerry Jones was he want Mike to.
Well, I know I just said I want my McCarthy fired.
Remember-
I know that he's won a Super Bowl. You know, maybe we don't need fire. He's only been here 2 years. Let's give him like 1 more year. But if he does terrible, if we choke again next year, he's gone. He is gone. And Jerry Jones, you are not the manager. You are an owner. You hire someone to be the manager of the team. You're the owner. You worry about the business and stuff. Let the people that you hire to run the team and stuff.
But the people that understand football do football. You can't make yourself the general manager.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I think I only want to see 3 coaches on the coaching staff here next year. The special teams coach,
Yeah, he's fine.
Mike McCarthy, and Dan Quinn.
Quinn.
Everyone else is gone.
Got problems with the
I don't
offensive
care.
coaching.
Kellen Moore. We thought you were really good at stuff. You have gone downhill. Your play calling is absolute garbage. I
And
don't
starting
know what
Connor-
you're doing, what you're thinking about, but dude, it's been this way for the last 2 years.
And Connor Williams, bad choice. Bad choice starting him. Like, I know that's O-line, but I'm partial to that. That was a bad call.
Man.
You let that happen.
Um,
So many holding calls, most of them Connor. He wasn't starting last week, was he?
Who was it?
Not that I
Who?
recall. I don't
I don't
remember the
know.
last time he started, but I know that he should not have been starting this game.
No. By the way, he played nope.
No.
Dude, matter of fact, like the Steelers and the Chiefs are playing right now. That's
Oh.
a better game right now than this stupid 49ers and Cowboys game. When we started recording, it was like 7-7. It's a better game than this stupid game.
I
It was a good one.
actually
Yeah,
I peeked in the game just a second ago. I haven't checked, but they reversed a touchdown reception to Tyreek Hill. That would have made it 28-7, but they were on the 1 yard line, so they may have scored. So it should be 28-7 at the
I mean,
moment.
like, I
Yeah,
know
but that's
that-
the mentality of we're trying to win, and like Steelers, like obvious underdogs, fumble recovery touchdown. They're trying to win. They've got that mentality. They got the mentality.
And Cowboys-
We can go do this. We have a shot here. We can't waste it. Kansas City. Oh, these guys are the underdogs, and they just did this to us. We can't let this happen. That's not our expectations. Our expectations are a Super Bowl team. Dallas doesn't have that. They don't have, we're the underdogs. We need to make a statement here. They're not, we're a Super Bowl team.
We
We need to act like it. We're getting paid. Let's just play and go home.
Yeah, we haven't been to an NFC Championship game in 25 years.
And I don't doubt there's some people on that team that want to win. I really hope y'all do. But it doesn't mean anything if the whole team doesn't feel the same way.
You know what? This season was a waste. We literally chose y'all to go to the NFC Championship at least and maybe make it to the Super Bowl.
I had y'all in the
I
Super
guess
Bowl.
the only thing we can say from this season is at least we didn't.
We've
We
proven
we
Our defense
did
got
better.
Our
Our defense got better,
got better,
and
yes.
the team looks like they can possibly compete because whenever they play the Cardinals, they only lost about $3
That
too.
was,
That's-
that was a
I'm
different
just saying
story.
a lot of the good teams that we lost to this
Yeah,
year
we already talked
was
about
by
the Cardinals
close.
and, Cowboys
Yeah.
game. We already talked about that several videos ago. But also, too, this shows you that the Cowboys, they're actually good. I don't care if you say the Cowboys are trash.
They've got all the potential.
They got
They've
all
the
the-
talent.
They are bozos for losing to bad teams and
lose to
losing
teams they
games
shouldn't
how
lose
they
to.
should, losing games of how they did. That makes them frauds. I will give them that kind of hate towards my own team, but
Yeah.
Let loose. They need it.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm like, I don't
Tough
even,
love.
Dude,
Tough love.
sorry. Y'all are going to fix some stuff.
We love y'all. We're all Cowboys.
Dude,
fans.
I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, and I'm not going to start cheering for the Cowboys. Nothing's going to change that.
But
But
something.
as a fan... Hey, y'all. Sorry that the recording got cut out and stuff like that. The video got corrupted in the ender part of the video. But, yeah, this video we did not enjoy to make. But, yeah, just go ahead and please help us get 200 subscribers as fast as possible. But, yeah, I'm really upset that the Cowboys lost. But, yeah, thank y'all for watching the video. And we will see y'all next time on another one. See y'all.